For 10 years, India has had a Prime Minister from the Sikh community. Of course, he was Prime Minister Modi's predecessor. Do you think things have changed so drastically that an entire community, according to the leader of opposition, feels isolated and victimized?
Listen, Marya ji, these words, isolated and victimized, are very strong words. I've heard nothing of the sort, but that's not the issue. What he said is even more absurd. He said that members of the Sikh community have difficulty in wearing a turban and wearing a Kada. Where is he getting this from? I worn a turban for more than 62 years. I think I was something like 63 or 64 years. And I worn a Kada even longer. I have never come across anyone who has expressed a sense of anxiety on the wearing of a turban. Yes, there was one occasion in our post-independence history when during the young leader, young within quotes, leader's father's time, there was a pogrom carried out against my community when 3,000 innocent Sikhs were killed in cold blood. Yes, at that point of time, some of my colleagues, some of my brothers and sisters, they feared for their lives and they may have shed a turban either temporarily or permanently because of that fear, but never since then or never earlier. So I think the young man's association with the Sikh religion goes back to the time of his grandmother. I can't blame him for that, who ordered the armed forces army into the Golden Temple. And then what happened in terms of the pogrom in 1984. But I think whichever way you look at it, it's highly regrettable. It is totally unlikely whether any member of the Sikh community, you named a very distinguished leader who was Prime Minister for 10 years, he or any other members of the Sikh community in Parliament or otherwise would have gone and expressed something. So how did he come up with this statement? I don't know. Did he make it up? Did somebody misinform him? But you know, once you are in political life, and he is not an ordinary normal citizen, he is also, by the way, the leader of opposition, he should check his facts. All of us get information on a daily basis. We check the veracity, we counter-check, we cross-check, and then we make a pronouncement. But this is a new, and by the way, he's attacked the electoral system, he's attacked the legal system, he said elections not free or fair. I mean, for heaven's sake, do you know what a celebration of democracy this is? Total number of registered voters, total number of people who came out to vote. The total number of voters is more than the entire population, I think, of the entire rest of the democratic world put together. So, to come out and say that Sikhs have, he didn't say that they have come to me and expressed an opinion. He's saying this as a you know, a solid piece of evidence which he has got. The Sikhs are scared of wearing a turban. You use the term victimization and this thing. That's a construct you are putting on. So, he's talking about even wearing a turban. I mean, Sikhs, I'm a very proud Sikh. By the way, I have never felt safer in my life wearing a turban in India than I do anywhere in the world.